Hello, hello, and welcome. Yes, I am okay with the autosave. So we're going to attempt some of these other missions once more. But man, I have some more ranting to do. There's something in the water. There is honestly something in the water this week. This is the week that everybody's wanting to be rude to me. Today, yet again, today, another person was yet again, it was 3 days in a row. Thankfully, the person from Monday decided not to reply to me. I was expecting them probably to. But yes, again. So basically, this person, it wasn't even, and there was no justifiable reason. It was past our refund thing, and I just like calmly told them like we communicate that they always. Now I'm starting to just think people lie. I'm thinking, but you know what? I did look it up. And they say about, because it kind of dawned on me before I saw this person, or when I saw this person. They weren't rude after they weren't rude in the first message. They were rude in their second message to me. Where in the first message they said that they claimed that they did not know that they did not know it was even though all subscriptions, every single subscription ever, pretty much renews automatically. That's almost always how the thing is. It's not a registration. It's not a one-time thing. It is an ongoing access. This is why it auto-renews. You know, because like in reality, sometimes people like they want to just like come back. Maybe they come and go. Anyway, we say that it's a recurring thing. We say it. Now we are gonna add it. We are gonna add it in an extra thing because a lot of our new tiny people, a lot of our new people who when they get their first renewal, that's when they get upset. People who like they know, unless they just don't look at their account for years. Sometimes I had to remind myself because I'm actually quite active in watching financial YouTube stuff. Not like the crazy grind set, like you need to have 5 hustles and basically scummy assholes, scammy assholes, whichever. I'm not like that, but I think that's the one with the 7. We need to avoid that one. Shimmer music makes the news of the day sound more ominous. You know what? Very true. Especially, yeah, Shinra is like this particular music is always a little. It's very iconic. And also very ominous. It makes me feel kind of anxious. Like if I worked in this building and this music was playing all the time, like just randomly, I'd probably feel anxious. In all honesty, maybe that's what they want. They want their scientists to be anxious all the time. All right, let's see if we can. Last time I couldn't beat this guy, but it was probably because I just sucked. I wasn't careful. But yeah, basically today it was another one of those situations where the person claimed that they had no idea whatsoever.
Activating combat mode. Speedy,
To be fair, it does play when they monologue, but they also intend as evil. Well, also, yeah, Shinra is evil. So, and Shinra is like this company, this game is probably, there is probably an underlevel, because a lot of games do this. People don't realize it. It's kind of funny how like it's kind of like when people think that Star Wars is like some like they do not think that Star Wars is like a actual like portrayal of what it's supposed to be a portrayal of, like the Star Troopers and like the whole, you know, fight against Darth Vader and all this other stuff, and what are they called again? Not Shinobi. What the good guys, what they stand for and everything. People like to construe it to something completely different, and it's like it ties to a problem of like I was seeing some interesting docu video on YouTube. Like people lack media literacy. Like people lack media literacy. Jedi, thank you. I was trying to say like something else and like yeah, Jedi. Shinobi, Jedi. But people lack the ability to people lack media literacy, and also critical thinking, and also there's just, we have a huge case of just misinformation everywhere, just being trusted. And like my friends and I were talking, like would also have to accept Magic Space Samurai. Yes, would also have accepted. Thank you. Yeah. I was trying to avoid saying like what the stormtroopers represent and everything, because I don't know how Twitch is with that, and also YouTube, because I do post at least these specific gameplay videos on YouTube. So I wanted to be PC on what I say, just in case the overlords decide that they want to screw me over. But yes, so I saw a really interesting documentary, like just a video, not maybe not a documentary, but a video conversation of like they don't teach media literacy. There is a huge issue of just misinformation. There's a huge issue of people. I also, this is my personal opinion, people allow a little bit too much for certain things. Like people, okay, for example, an opinion, a proper, like, okay, that's your opinion, is I absolutely hate blue cheese. I will get sick if I eat blue cheese. It is disgusting to me. But both my parents loved blue cheese, and they tried to like get me to like blue cheese. But I never liked blue cheese, and I will never like blue cheese. I also think all spiders need to just jump off a cliff and die. But that's an opinion. Obviously, I know in the back of my mind it is unfair for me to not allow other people to like blue cheese. Like I said, both my parents love blue cheese. I have a good friend who was surprised I didn't like blue cheese. May I make a suggestion for blue cheese? You can make a suggestion, but I probably won't listen to it because because the last time I had blue cheese, I literally had to like throw it up in a garbage can. But you are allowed to make a suggestion. That's an opinion. Sure, cook it on potato instead? Maybe. It's just, I probably just won't. I do appreciate it. Maybe I would suggest that actually to my friend who really likes blue cheese, because I learned that she liked blue cheese. Because basically the one thing whenever I hang out with friends and they like we're unsure of what to order, I'm like, as long as there's not blue cheese, as long as I don't have to eat blue cheese, I am fine with anything, basically. If I could give that suggestion to her, maybe she might like blue cheese with a potato. Honestly, my mom would have loved that because she loves both blue cheese and she loved potatoes. Potatoes were her favorite food of all time. My family hates blue cheese, but I ate it on fries after it was topped in. Oh. Maybe melted would be better. It's just like my last memory of it was a few, maybe 5 years? No. Yeah, 5 years. Oh yeah. It's been 4 years since I worked at my current job. So yeah, over 5 years. So probably 7 years. This was a day at the restaurant where I had to stay until 3 a.m. cleaning. Oh, so you had like was it like a leftover stuff? So that was like your meal. Cause I know sometimes like for leftovers and foods like that, they allow you get like people
activating combat mode.
Either cook their own meal or. Please, chum. Please. Do not screw me. Genesis, fuck you. How fucking dare. It's just, it doesn't give me enough. I was starving and that was the only time we had. I never can get that fucking thing. It's really annoying. I just like I don't know. Chef made it and was the only time blue cheese has been acceptable to me. If it is forced upon, if someone else is able to eat the rest of it. Oh damn! Oh, thank you. You got my back there. Thank you. Always has one-shot kill attack if it hits. Man, good. Oh, I'm so glad I have him because damn, I really needed that. Damn the freaking Ratui. How dare they? How dare they have so many of these stupid things? I bet you it's also gonna be the same damn guy. Almost auto-corrected that to one-shot, one-shot kill. You know what? I would have known what you said. Oh yeah, but I didn't tell you what happened today. For some reason, this is the week that people are rude to me. I was beginning the story, but then I got sidetracked. Basically, today there was yet another person who was very shocked that they were charged like 2 weeks ago, and it's like it's past our grace period. We have technically it's 2 days, but we're actually nice enough to like unbeknownst to the customer we allow 3 days. Sometimes I ask for an exception when it's 4 days because it's just like a little bit past the threshold. If they really are like especially if they say that they're struggling or they really need the money or something like that, usually I'm like, can we give us the exception? But this particular person, I like, you know, it is my job to like decline. Usually if they push, you know, I will, you know, ask for an exception or ask for a partial or something like that. Usually if it's close enough to the date, like, you know, they get most of their money back. But this guy, after I did like the decline and told him like, you know, we do communicate that it's a recurring, you're billed every month or billed every year. It says it in the pricing page, and then in the checkout, it has like that thing that I showed you before. Now we're gonna add it when someone creates a new account. The terms are and refund policy is gonna be listed underneath, like as soon as you continue, and then yet again it'll show up. So we're adding an extra touch point for that. But afterwards, because this person already, like in their first message, were saying that they didn't use the service for like 6 months or something like that, which is just like, it's a misconception, I think, because people are used to getting refunds for returning tangible items. Good evening, Devils. I hope that you're doing well. I'm discussing how yet again someone was rude to me today. The reason why I complain about it is because it's very rare. This is the first time that I've had a rude person, for one, since my manager had been on maternity leave. The usual I see. It's not usual though. It's usually actually not that usual. I don't, the only reason why I have so many stories for this particular one is like just because I've been working at the company for 4 years, and then just like working at the coffee place, like it was an everyday occurrence that I was kicking somebody out. They're a little bit different, but for this company it's actually quite unusual that I've gotten this many like rude things happen. But you know, I told them where we tell them like our to read the terms of service and the refund policy and everything, and then he replied saying he thanked me for my timely response, and then told me that was the first and last good thing about our company that they had to say, and then proceeded to like rattle off how they threatened to dispute us, and we're complaining. Granted, we don't like you get a receipt on your dashboard, but you don't get an email. Which I've actually I've asked our manager if we can get them an email. Unfortunately, they said no. So it's out of my control. When people get mad, it frustrates me because it's like, I've asked for this, but I've been told we can't. I've been told no. So it's not that I don't want them. So they get angry at me when I would prefer that they would get that, and yeah, it would suck, we'd get more cancellations, but you know what, then I wouldn't have to deal with someone being an asshole to me. Thankfully, I showed it to my boss, and he was basically like, we're just gonna allow the dispute to go through. We block accounts when they do that, and then I can counter it, we could possibly win. Because my boss said, like, if he was nicer in his email, he would have considered doing a refund for the guy. But since he was just like outright rude, it's like, okay, we're just gonna dispute and see if we can like counter. But that was my day. Other than that, I did have a good day. Other than having to deal with that person. And yeah, I did some more. Oh yeah, I had to do some major QA testing. We had a website launch, so I had to do QA testing and stuff, and had to like help coordinate a little bit of some client work. Because basically I work for 2 companies, so you know, sometimes I do a little bit of stuff for both. So that's what happened. And then, like, I talked to my good friend, because I plan on cosplaying Cloud, and she had like a mural on her Instagram stories of Zach, and I was like, I like Zach. I think he's very cool. I've been playing this game. And then she started saying like, yeah, I don't know why people like Cloud, but because she loves Zach. And I was like, oh, actually, Cloud is my favorite. She's She's like, Maria, what? Why? So I had to explain it to her. Like, honestly, Cloud is the first. Because I didn't know. Well, there. Like, technically, Leon, I guess, was the first. If you want to figure it in, but. Come on, Eric. Give me some. But like my first introduction to Final Fantasy was actually through Kingdom Hearts. Because I played Final Fantasy X after the fact. I knew who he was though. Like I knew who Cloud was before. Because as soon as I saw Cloud, I remembered distinctly yelling out his name. And so like I knew he was, even though I never played that game. It's just that that's how notorious he is. But now she's gonna cosplay Zack and I'm gonna cosplay Cloud, and it's gonna be beautiful. But first, I need to tone up my arms. I need to get swole. Please do not. I hate fighting in the bridges. It is so annoying fighting in the bridge. There's not enough space here. I can do a nice Zack, to be honest, since I have the muscle tone for it. Yeah. So I plan on doing that. Come on, Cloud, my face. Damn it, I don't even get a something. I was in the middle of something. But yeah, I need to do some lifting. So I have a bit of arm tone, but I need to get back into exercising more. It's been hard because now I have like a desktop, so I have to like fit in fitness other ways. But my friends have been wanting to, we've been doing archery. Hell yeah. I take it yours on the shorter side? For... I'm sorry. My brain is going. You mean for exercising? Oh, for the bow. So damn it, I'm guessing height wise. So mine is so the arrows themselves are 28 inch, and then weight wise I do 18 to 20 pounds. The lady didn't allow me to do 20 pounds, even though I've done a 30-pound bow just fine at a different range. This lady basically kind of, I'm still a little annoyed by it, but basically, because there's multiple ranges in my area. I meant your height, not the bow. Oh, I'm 5'4", so I have tall energy. Like when people think of me, they think I'm a lot taller, but I'm 5'4". But usually people, when they think of me, they're surprised when they see me again that I'm short. I just have that tall energy. Yeah, basically average. I was lucky. I actually grew more than I was supposed to because I was born 2 months early. And based on my femur bone, the doctor has said I would only be 5 feet. 5'7", exactly. I have like that energy. I have the 5'7" energy. Especially when I cosplay, I do wear heels, so. But yeah, I have like the 5'7" energy. As you will. I have the tall energy. Even my best friend who's like taller than me, he always forgets that I'm so shorter. I feel like I was supposed to be 5'7", but because I was born so, because also my parents weren't that tall. I think my father was 5'7", and my mother was the same height as me, 5'4". So it wasn't really, I didn't really have the genes. Though my brother's like over 6 feet, definitely. But it wasn't from the same, we don't have the same mom. So I don't know where he got his tall. He maybe got his on his mom's side. Cloud is about 5'8". Well, you know what? I'll probably have to wear like, because I plan on investing in some of these like tall lifts. They have like lifts that can get you like this tall in the shoe. I probably will do that. But also, like, compared to other people, Cloud, when he's next to other people, looks a bit short. So, like, he's shorter right now than Zach here, so. It'll be fine. Zach is just under me, 6'1". Oh, then yeah. No wonder he's, yeah. So it'll be fine. My friend is taller than me, so it'll work out. Though I do want to make the buster sword, but I just don't have a lot of room. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'll have to just do like wall mount space stuff. Because I plan on making a weapon for my Tignati cosplay eventually, so that when I can compete, I'll have a weapon for him. The Sephiroth wages from, yeah, I heard about that. Like they change his height every time. I heard how like they change his height actually in different games and stuff.
Activating combat mode.
It's all the same. Cloud, come home, please, please. Yes, yes, yes. I usually put Sephiroth at 6'2" point plus. Yeah. 6'2" plus. Whatever. My friend who's gonna cosplay Sephiroth is taller than me too. So. But that's why I tend to cosplay characters where they're height. You know, Cloud is around 5'8", yeah.
Activating combat mode.
if he grows or shrinks for his intimidation factor? Yeah. The more evil he is, the taller he grows. You know what? I continued growing until about 19. I continue having growing pains until about 19. Oh, it's because it did death on me, that's why. Chocobo? You deserve to be smashed on. How fucking dare you? No damage? I guess because after I died there was some damage. I'm like, what? Doesn't make sense. I wonder, do I happen to have... Actually, I can just go to the store. I wonder if they happen to have it. Damn. They do not happen to have it. How fucking dare these stores? These stores fucking suck. How dare you not have Phoenix down? Increases parameter break. Sets AP level to... Whoa! Why? I mean... I really want it, damn. Automatically uses potion when HP low. Ooh. Boosts all stats parameters, but keeps curse status active. No. Prevents poison and silence. Prevents stop. Stun. Prevents death. Oh, these are all freaking mastered. Oh, it must have been because of my, when I was grinding. I had no idea. Elemental strike. Fire blade. Yeah, I noticed a few of them leveled while you were grinding the past few days. Yeah. Dark fire. Actually, yeah, I want that. Fat chocobo. Give me all the 100. There we go. Yes. Fuse. Yes. It's okay. We'll replace it. Dark fire. Oh, it automatically. That's so smart of it. Damn, look at that. Hell yeah, that's what I need. All the HP. used this properly, so let's... Ooh, a stop blade. Elemental strike. Silence blade. Likely caps around 99999. Stop blade and then more chocobo. More. So I can have all of the... Yes. Ha 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 ha, yes. Ha, yes. That is what we need. That is what we need. Oh yeah. It does, yeah. You know what? I wasn't really paying attention to those percentages until now. But now I know. Also to increase my attack. Oh man, tomorrow is Friday already. This week has gone by fast, even though every single day I've dealt with an asshole at work. Not my coworkers. My coworkers are always very lovely. I'm very fortunate. I'm even lucky that my boss took my side when it came to this guy.
Activating combat mode.
Long early day tomorrow too. Oh man. What's today, your day off? Man, these guys hit hard. Why? Why did they hit so goddamn hard? Have to cram in a shift before a long drive to an appointment an hour away. Ooh, ooh. I'm sorry. His face is so... Oh, are they healing? Oh, they're healing. Come on. Move it away from them. I don't want it from them. There. Thank you. Goodbye. They had me cover 2 offices today. Is your coworker still on vacation? The one who just started? Oh, his hair. He does look old. And it kind of matches his papa, so I'm excited. Because apparently I have to do shifts they don't even ask to do prior now? Really? Is it just like new routes? Or just like the shift times? One was because her vacation. Damn, that really sucks. Because I know it was not intended. They added one on me because they assumed I had indefinite coverage from last week. Wow, how lovely of them. Oh yeah, thank you for the hydrate yesterday. Is it because you did it yesterday, last week, or because you had less hours last week that they were like, oh, you need to make up the hours? Speaking of hours, my friend, she finally stood up to her manager. Basically, her situation is 2 weeks ago, last week. Oh, last week because you did the shifts. But 2 weeks ago, her manager, because she works 2 jobs, both food service. She works in the same like coffee place as I did, because I got her into it like years and years and years ago. She left and then she came back. No hour limit on me. Oh, no hour limit. Oh, so they didn't limit your hours. Oh, so they gave you like, any amount of hours you're able to get? Is that what you're meaning? Like indefinite? But like, for this one particular place, the manager is just like messing around with her hours. She literally only got 1 shift 2 weeks ago, and then this week she only got 2 shifts. Yes. Oh man. Lots of people would like that, but it's not nice when you just like, they just schedule it and you know ahead of time, these are my scheduled shifts, that's fine. I know I hated it when basically they would cut my hours and then they would use me as the person to make up like anybody who called off, because they usually always did. We had like a lot of young people. Indefinite by them not even ask me. Oh. Did you, like, when you first started, have like a set like amount of hours that you said that you were okay with? But then this week, basically my friend's manager, because she already has an event that she's going to this Sunday or Saturday. Yeah, Sunday. My job tends to do that when they want to fill in a position for the day. Oh, it would make, like, honestly, that was one of the reasons why I stuck around at my old job for so long. I was basically stuck there. I absolutely hate that kind of thing, because basically I was stuck in a thing where for the longest time I have provided and had to support myself. Had to set schedule availability when starting. Oh, and are they not scheduling within those parameters? Because they're supposed to. But I live in I got into my apartment from my previous job when I worked as an associate producer for a game company. But then everybody got laid off because our investor pulled. I was making $20 an hour at that job in 2015-16 period. Then when I had to look for work, it was taking a long time. Unfortunately, we didn't have a project. Like, we lost everything. Like, we had we had like a year and a half worth of work and we couldn't use it. So then I got the coffee job because, like, gotta pay rent. It had been 6 months and it was gonna be like a temporary thing. Like, I was gonna continue looking for work and everything, especially since at that job I only was making, when I used to make $20 an hour, I was making $10.75 in 2016. Here in California, mind you. California in the SoCal area. Now they assume I cover anything asked, to the point of them no longer asking. Oh. The point is that they ask if I could do those extra areas because they were other people's. you need to step your, you need, like, it depends. If you're okay with it, you might need to, like, if you're okay with, like, the amount, just you don't like how they're not asking you. I see, yeah, I can see how that was rough. Yeah. Basically, at the time, my rent was, with that job, my rent would be 80% of my month's pay. But the problem is, after I finish the sentence, then I will give you the advice run. Not really okay with it anymore, then yeah, you need to put your foot down. I was gonna say, like, if you're okay with the amount of hours because of the money and stuff, but you want to, like, put your foot down and be like, hey, you're giving me these guys shifts anyway, you should just schedule them to me. I do not like the last minute changes to my schedule. If you already kind of know that I'm the one who's reliable enough to take these shifts, then give them to me. If you don't want those extra shifts and you want them to go back to the schedule that you told them you were available for, then you also need to, like, remind them, like, hey, this is the schedule I set and my availability I set at the beginning. I was helping out before, and we need to go back to this set schedule. You need to have these other people take their shifts, or they get reprimanded, or we need to hire someone who is reliable, and they need to do a proper vetting. I think that's also the problem. They need to do a proper vetting of, like, the people that they are hiring. They shouldn't just hire just willy-nilly because they're desperate. And if they aren't getting good people, they need to pay more. Or have better benefits, or something. But at the coffee job, basically, because, you know, I really was reliant on having about 32 to 36 hours a week. So when they would cut my hours to, like, 24 hours or something ridiculous, because this happened every time they had a new manager. Every time we had a new manager, that new manager would always, like, test the waters or something and cut our hours for 2 weeks. Unacceptable. Problem is also the new hires left repeatedly. Yeah. Maybe because of that whole app thing they require you to do. We have to scan for every little checklist item. Compensation would be nice, especially because they don't pay for the drive time. Oh, they need to. Unless if they don't, you should at least get part of that off for with your taxes. You should write part of that off, definitely. I think there's only a certain amount of mileage or something like that. But you should definitely keep those receipts and things like that, and try to write part of them off in your taxes. But yeah, it would get to a point where it's like, even though they would schedule me a day off, and I would try to use that day off to, like, work on my resume, apply to jobs. Every time I was, like, really, like, pumped up to just, like, working on myself, working on that. That would be when they call. And unfortunately, because I required money, I would have to take it every single time. Every single time I had to take it. And the other problem was, like, I'll just be open. I'm open with running about it all the time on this stream. I have depression. Like, clinical. So I'm someone who really can't take 2 jobs. I can do the one full-time job, and I am happy with it. But I basically put in my all in the job. Like, I go by the spoons analogy. And you get 10 spoons. Basically, this is the analogy. You have 10 spoons in each task or, like, thing that you do that amounts to effort is a spoon. And usually for work, I spend maybe 5 to 7 to sometimes 8 if it's a bad day of spoons. And then I only have 2 spoons left. But I really can't do double job. I know it's like a first world problem or something, but I really can't handle it. The app also is less than useful. It's only, it sounds useless, the app. It sounds useless and annoying. I have to take pictures of work areas on a checklist. Cannot clock off it unless the list is completely fulfilled. I mean, that's understandable, but it's still just annoying how you have to take pictures and then you have to like scan the QR thing. Just sounds annoying. Sounds annoying. But yeah, that's why I was stuck at that other job for like 4 years until they laid me off during the pandemic. So if you're able to, I gave my friend this advice like because she told us she told us about the situation and how she's just like tired of it and she wants to, you know, look for a different type of job. Because I had been telling her to like that I would help her with her resume. Because a lot of it, like, you can transfer certain skills in customer service and food and stuff like that. You can transfer it to a different type of job. It's just how you work it and, like, how you practice really convincing people that these skills would be worth or that they transfer to administrative, like, tasks or other kind of tasks. Like, since I managed like the operations of the coffee shop store, we would have to do a lot of like attention to detail and keeping up with certain procedures, like cleaning procedures and stuff. You could transfer those skills to being hyper detail oriented with data, being able to like do mundane like repetitive tasks. Knowing how to talk in a professional manner when you're dealing with a tough client. Using like the time that you've had to, you know, remain professional when someone goes off on you. Kind of apply it in like a way that would kind of relate to those type of jobs. And the amount of work varies per location. Well, yeah, if it's like a larger location and stuff, yeah. Per location. My office has like 3 or 4 things. The office I've been covering has 12 things to check off. Ugh. Unacceptable. But yeah, it's all about that. And then I told, I told my friend I will definitely help her with her resume. I can even help her with interviewing and things like that. Because you can transfer those skills. You just have to know how to. And also know how to talk about your resume in a way that would match what people are looking for. Obviously, don't lie. But if there's like when I was applying to jobs, I would, if I was 50%, if I had like 50% and like I know I could do like the 4 things, then I would apply. Obviously, if it's like HTML or coding, I can't do that. I can't lie about that. Or it's like a language they require, I can't do that. But if it's other things, like learning about how to use Excel or something that you can easily like learn either on the job or learn before, like the basic before, then yeah. I also suspect the pictures only serve to prove I was there at all and provides them with a way to lay blame elsewhere if something happens. Oh yeah, it's definitely like a thing that like I said, that situation reminds me of what happened with our with the bank people, where they were required to like tag, they were required to scan in that they arrived at our location and took our money. Because like our guy, he was always good. He always came and took our money. But like I guess other people would just pretend that they would go to the stop and not bother to go. Which is dangerous. We can't have that much money in our safe. Like, if I could leave notes on specific details or not be required to at least list the finished and submit we had time for, yeah. And what if there's things that like prevent you from finishing? Like, what if there's like a, for example, my coworker today, I woke up this morning to a bunch of messages because she's supposed to go to a conference and she's stuck in Boston. She's stuck in Boston because all the flights have been canceled, and like she's literally, they're saying that there's not even a new flight happening until, there's not even a new flight going out until Saturday. She's stuck there until Saturday, most likely.
Activating combat mode.
Why is this guy like this? I'm just gonna allow him to beat me. They should have worked on compiling details on what we actually should be working on from specifically. Yeah. Come on, angles, please, angle, please do me a solid. Thank you.
ちゃんと鍛えたんだろうな。
レベルアップしたし、楽勝だぜ。
では、成果を見せてもらおう。さあ、先月のお前のデータだ。
よっしゃ、覚悟しろ先月の俺。ありゃー。
My friend also wants to work on her outfit. But thankfully Zach and
一度セフィロスにでも預けてみるか。
Zach and Cloud are pretty similar in there. The checklist is very big on what action needs to be done. Oh. It's not like, oh, sweep the floor, watch the windows, dust the level. I'm never gonna defeat that, so clean space. Wow. Yeah, that's really useful. Angles again. Control area. Control? What are you? Also the security guard? Patrol, like, look over it for, like, trash cleanup? That's so weird. Does no one in that store, does no one in that location, like, do any sort of cleaning at all? Do you have to just do all of it? Do they just, like, leave it for you to come and clean? You know what that reminds me? My abuela and her old house, she had like a cleaning lady because she had gotten older. Oh, thank you. Sometimes yes. Wow, that's kind of rude. Yeah, the cleaning lady for my abuela's house. Basically, it got to a point where like the first time they came, they did a really good job. But then this lady just started like slacking, where she started just like leaving dust everywhere. My abuela is a very clean woman. The only reason why she wouldn't clean her own house is just like it literally takes her days to do a deep clean like she would want to. So she has a little bit of help. A few locations have to do their own stuff, like when they assume someone would be there. Yeah. I mean, like, I can understand having someone do more of a deep clean where you would, like, do a full mopping. Like, you can't really expect, especially if this is the post office workers to do the mopping. just because most likely they're just working day and night at the counter and that's it, or they're sorting mail or something like that. But they should like throw out their own trash, take out the trash, you know, at the end of the day or something. If it's full up, they shouldn't just leave all the work for you. But yeah, this lady started just like slacking with her dusting and stuff like that. To the point my abuela was getting quite annoyed with her. She was nice about it when she kind of hinted. Basically clean themselves if they like trash overflow because we don't go to each location every day. Yeah. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Like, I understand if they want to like
Activating
take the
combat
items
mode.
or something. Leave the dusting to you or something. Come on, Karen. Come on, baby. Whoa! Hell yeah. I'm just gonna heal because I know I'm never gonna win. Come on, Sephiroth. Do it, please, please. Genesis, do not. What is this? Hell yeah. Good job, Sephiroth.
本気を出せ。これならどうだ。
I think after this stream I'm gonna prep a little bit of fruit cloud and that. I'll survive. I don't want to wait for August. Come on, sing. Come on, Genesis. Do it.
本物だ。
ソルジャーの力解放してみろ。
大きな世話だ。
Man, he has a lot. There we go. Good job. These guys do be tanky. Ugh, they are hella tanky. And I can't even get his, like, when he's doing his, like, power up. Can't even do it. But that's why I'm glad I'm health 9,999, because then I don't even have to worry about it. As long as I have my Kiraga and I'm not stupid about it, we're good. You just try to get 50%. It seems like I'm unable to even get that. At least with those guys. With the other guys, I'm fine with it. But granted, this is talking from hard mode. Yeah. A new shop. Okay. Oh yeah, because I need this shop. know. I'm just doing regular baby mode. I think regular standard. Not easy mode, but not hard mode.
Activating combat mode.
That's a lot of gil. I need 2 of those. Oh, there's the other one. What? Oh. Defeat the 5 saints. Oh no. Let's see how hard this is.
我は円月臨隊一の槍前月これより前へは進ませぬ
Hello, Mr. Cube. You literally asked to be here. Don't give me problems. You guys are my witness. Look at him. Oh yeah, how are the voids, by the way? Sabrina's laying on a bag over there, and then Cube's here.
Activating combat mode.
Static missile. How are the what? The voids. The black cat voids. He has several black outside cats. Some, come on, do not do me wrong. That a while ago? Ah, yes. Come on, Eric. Do me a solid. You are not allowed to do Kiraga.
Conflict resolved.
Third. Whoops. Have to do separate bowls now because their mom is too aggressive with them over it. Oh yeah. Sabrina just continues stealing Cube's food, so now I have to give him a separate bowl up on the little, there's a little shelf over there. Because she cannot. Well, actually, she can jump that high, but it's a little too much effort for her. I saw her on a camera jump that high because I have a camera. She was like up on the sill and everything, on the windowsill. Their uncle just babysitting them most days, and he's fine with them still. Well, that's good. The mom just must be fed up with them or something.
Activating combat mode.
Mine crap. Damn you, Jung, how dare you! Freaking boob window.
何か言ったか先を急ぐ
The
ぞ
biggest one with the white spot hasn't been killed yet. They'll probably come back.
本気を出せ
So hopefully he just moved on instead of something. Yeah.
二人ともご苦労だったね
Oh,
いないようだわ
this is a new one.
行方不明だ詳しくは後で話す事態は大きく覚
Look
悟
at
して
that
おけ
beautiful hair.
本気を出せ
Not allowed to cure others.
Concept dissolved.
我は円月輪隊二の槍光月ここに出向いたことを後悔させてやろう
Activating combat mode.
How dare you. Come on, Jung.
おいそうお前あの村を空爆して平気なのか俺全然納得いかねえ
我が社の不祥事の痕跡は全て消されるそれを支えるのも我々タナクスの仕事だ
またそれか
I still find it so weird how like a company has a soldier on
これまで
and this like FBI army. And mainly though, they do keep messing with a few bad small plants. Yeah. Cats love to eat plants. I want to possibly get possibly get a
Conflict resolved.
But yeah, I want to get like maybe a plant in here. I would have to get like a succulent or something. My succulent in the office is just dead. It sucks because it was flourishing so well in the other office, but when we moved, we no longer had tap water to use from the sink. We have like an alkaline water, and it just hated that water. It just like died. Had to pick up a cactus by hand the other day. Didn't realize it was one until I had it already toned. Man, that sucks. I remember one time, this was in the Bay Area, where I was walking just regularly. We had like these, just down the street, I would go down a little bit of a hill, and we had just these ginormous cacti from somebody's, the succulent became a succulent. It did. You're lucky it didn't suck your blood. But we had these neighbors had these ginormous cacti, and I was wearing like very thin shoes, but they were shoes, and my foot, as I was walking, because sometimes I have a bad habit of dragging my feet, I somehow like moved my foot in a way where then this long of one of those like splinter things just right through the shoe into my foot. It sucks so bad.
我は円月輪隊4の槍雨月ここがお前の墓場だ
Activating combat mode.
Come on, give me a solid. Or
後悔すんなよ
Conflict resolved.
我は円月輪隊5の槍秋月これまでに知っていた仲間たちそしてウータイの種に覚悟
Activating combat mode.
oh. Okay, I have to be careful with that.
Activating combat mode.
I have to be careful with that. I have to just interrupt him.
クラウドここにい
Yay!
たの
New
か
cloud!
大丈夫か
ザックスさんこいつ知ってるんですか
He's the precious baby
田
boy.
舎者同士の友達なんだで飯は食えそうか
飯っすかごちそうさまです
やったーちょ
well,
参った
come
な
on.
よし分かった
Oh,
お前らにも好きなもん食わしてやるその代わりクラウドのこと頼むぞ
はっありがとうございます
ザックス、ありがとう。俺も一緒に
Yes,
行こ
you
うか。
better come with me. We're gonna be best friends. So funny story. The first year I went to Animalsa, it was because this went to 2015, and damn, he's powerful. I really have to avoid that dumb missile. I can do this though. the enemy? Yeah, come on, Sephiroth, give me a solid.
なあセキロス、
Oh, you haven't ran into
配
death
偶も
claws
特別
yet?
なのか？
どうして俺に聞くんだ？
いや、あんたって他のソルジャーと違うとこ多いし。
ファーストのことはラザードにでも聞いてみろ。
なんだ、機嫌悪かったのか？
お前そんなことも知らないでファーストやってんの？まず専用の装備が持てて支給品以外の使用が認められてて、それから命令の拒否権もあるとかないとかって人の話聞けよ。
He has the right to So basically, we were talking about going to Anime Expo, my friends and I, and like, I had just like decided that my mom was just going to, I like volunteered my mom for her to drive us down, because we were in the Bay Area at the time, to drive us to Anime Expo. I was just like, yeah, my mom will take us, because we were like talking about it, but it wasn't confirmed. Well, I told them all, and then my mom's like, well, I guess now I have to take everybody. Do they still look like weird grabby hand demons in this one? The demon claws? Yes, they do. You know what, though? I cheesed it. He did not even stand a chance with that death missile. That's basically the general Deathclaw aesthetic. %40 of missions complete. Hell yeah. Thank you. And also a new shop. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, we'll definitely get a Quake. Hellfire Sky, yes. Hellblizzaga. Helldaga. Train. Whoops, oh well. Alright. And we're gonna go to this lovely, lovely woman right here, and she's gonna give us another Phoenix down.
現在、オーションの一般の方よろしければ
Yes, please. What time is it? 9:26, so it's pretty much just in time. We might do one more mission then. Wait, I need to buy more weights. Because I have 5-pound weights, but they aren't enough. More? Oh. But yeah, that was the first time we went to Anime Expo. But then we went almost every single year after that. So you know what? I think it was a good choice to volunteer my mom to drive all of us down. I was lucky, my mom happened to like anime, so. Her favorite, other than like Tenshin Moyo and Robotech, she actually really liked, surprisingly, she really liked High School of the Dead. She thought it was hilarious.
Activating combat mode. Concept resolved.
But yeah, she was the one who would like videotape for me all the Sailor Moon, everything like that. So yeah, good times. I've always been interested in like mainly, you know, when I was younger, I used to always 9:30. Thank you. Yeah, well, this will be our last one. I always like watched cartoons. I was very adamant of like when I was younger, I refused to watch shows with people in them, like live people. I only wanted to watch cartoons. Which kind of makes sense why.
Combat mode.
But these guys are so fun. Come on. Ah, yeah. Goodbye.
Conflict resolved.
Thank you. All right. With that, I will have to end it, but thank you both so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow we'll continue on with these missions, and yeah. Alright, good night, thank you, I appreciate it. We'll go ahead and see who we can raid today. It is Thursday, so not as many people are on, but let's see. If not, I'll just free you both to the world. It looks like, ooh, there's Tetra on, a rare find. Final Fantasy Marathon break time. Tetra on Econ? Yeah, we'll go ahead and give, because we haven't given Tetra a raid in a while. Maybe a later blaze? Ah, well that's good. Yeah, I feel pretty good. I had changed my schedule because I used to take Thursdays off. I do feel like it's I'm a lot more consistent doing on Monday to or Tuesday to a Tuesday to Friday schedule. So, but yeah, looks like, which one is he playing? Well, he has on this thing Magic the Gathering, so we'll go ahead and start the raid. It looks like he's doing like the online game, probably. So you guys can enjoy that. I hope that you both will have a good day. Do have a good early start to your shift tomorrow. I hope that you're running, that you have some time to be able to tell your coworker. Try not to burn out Final Fantasy. Yeah. Well, yeah, he's like doing all the Final Fantasy. So meeting break, yeah. Magic the Gathering break, yeah. Makes sense, makes sense. But yeah, if you have a chance, please do tell your manager that you want to go back to your other schedule. Good night and take care. Thank you. Good night and take care. And as always, be good, good players. And I will see you next time.